Hey, good afternoon. This is Professionals close the market. I have some trades to do. I'm a little frustrated with the business and America funds right now and their overly secure site that I can't get into and they lock me out. So I'm a little frustrated. We only have 11 minutes to do some to try and cram in an hour and a half of trading. Um, and that's because I spent the last 45 minutes on the phone with requirements from them. All right, so let's look at um, let's share the screen. Let's get this crap off here. And we'll just focus on the last 11 minutes here. All right, and the trading associated with it. So what we're going to be doing here is it looks like there is a buy of VOYA. We'll come back to this LMT. We do need to trade out of this thing. Lockheed Martin. But we're going to look at VOYA. VOYA. Okay, so we got in and we have an exit order. We got in at 240 and we're looking at, wait a minute. But we have an open order for 230. So we need to make a closing order for, well, if we got in at 240, 2.4 times 1.5, 3.6. So let's try and get out at 3.5. That will be our trade. So we're going to close at 3-point limit, August 21. And we're going to look to sell at 350. What did we say? Yeah, 350. 360, but I like to go a little bit under. And we'll do good till August 20th. Preview. Okay, so we got that order in. So let's document the what we're doing. So we bought the VOYA August 21st $90 call for $2.40. And our target is 350. Okay, so that's done. I'll show you. Let's look at this first solar put. Let's see the chart on it. Well, what was the last thing we VOYA? Let's add VOYA to the chart. VOYA. There it is. Flexible grid chart. Okay, get my picture out of here. And we'll look at FSLR. First, let's see if we have a position. Position. FSLR. No position. But we're looking to buy First Solar. We've got We don't want the stock, we want the option. So we're looking to buy the May 15, 217 strike. So let's see, let's bring up for FSLR. FS. Okay, so we want a May 217 put. It's 214. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. FSLR. We're going to do the May 15, 217 strike and 217 and a half. There it is. 217 and a half put. It's going for 8 by 80. All right. With 5 minutes to go, we're going to put a market order in because we want something better than 870. I'm sure we'll get better than 870 if it's 8 by 880. Then let's see what we got here. We got a mark 870. Not exactly. Well, didn't really play around with that. So now let's know our exit before our entrance, and let's so we'll do FSLR. All right, so now we want to close this. We got 870. We'll try and get out at 1590, just under 16. 1590. We're going to make it good till May 14th. Preview. No impact on the capital when we're getting out. Our trading capital. All right, place another order. Your portfolio. Okay. So now I'll do I'll put this in the remarks why we're buying it. But more importantly, we're going to put in the trade, which is buy FSL per solar FSLR May 15th to 1750. And we got it for 870, and then our target is 1590, good till May 14th. All right, there it is. Okay, good. That wasn't so bad, and we got 3 minutes to go. So let's do in 3 minutes, try and get an hour and a half of trading in. So not bad. Look at the net account value is 557, 760. Unrealized gain 7.28 of 37,760. Days unrealized gain is 4,224. And then we have this days realized gain loss, which is $31. But we're going to have to make another loss of that LMT in the last 2 minutes. So let's just get out of LMT. Call it a day. Trading LMT, and this is going to be a small loss. You can kind of see it coming, right? And it's too bad. LMT, we got in at 360. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out at 360. 350 for a 10-cent loss. 340, 20-cent loss. And we got 1 minute to go. $3.30. Execute at 3:30. So we lost 30 bucks on that trade. So we'll be down 60 bucks. With the portfolio, it'll be up overall. So we'll go back to the portfolio. So that is going to be, so there we are, down $62. And there's the end of the trading day. So there's no more action we can do, but we'll just sum up the activity of the day. We'll put in this last trade here that I'm sure went off. All right. So we got some expired things. Yeah, our VOYA expired, our Dino expired. We canceled the LMT. LMT did execute for a $30 loss overall, or 30-cent loss. I didn't feel good about that trade to begin with because it was so far out of the money. And we purchased that just the other day. So we'll just do it. 0.3-cent loss. So I'm sorry that happens, but it's only one contract, and we'll move on. Should have got out earlier, trying to be. I guess lesson learned there is exit when I probably could have exited with a 10-cent loss instead of a 30-cent loss. But let's recoup today, May 7th. A lot going on here, I guess. Holy cow. May 7th, this morning, professionals closed the market where we started with a $48 put on Bitcoin and with a May 29 target of 490. I didn't do that. But we discussed 67% gain on VRDN, a 44% gain on Lunar, 50% profit on LMT, also 22% on UMC put, and a $3 gain on Tesla. All right, so that's all. Yeah. And then we had this big discussion about the Russell. This was in the morning. This is big. So May 22nd is a big day for FFAI. There's both the at 6 p.m. on the 22nd, which is a Friday. The initial preliminary delisting comes out, and it's likely that FFIA will be on the delisting. And similarly, there is a shareholder meeting at I think noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. And one of the proposals is a 1 for 150 reverse stock split. Now we can go into all that. We'll see some trades on that. And so let's get into some trades we sold. 3 contracts of RBLX 18 September, $80 call for 115. Slight loss on that. That was one of our slight losses. We had 3 contracts at 13 cents, so for $39. Hedge fund trade of VOYA. We buy VOYA for 829 up to, I think that VOYA trade executed later on. And then we bought PONY, PONY, August 21st, 1250 for $1. Our target is 150. And then we did, here's some of the trades. I think Alpha Shark's out of Lulu for 290, Lockheed Martin at 370. See, he got 370 and I got much less than that. 330, I think. ALK at 17. He also had profits in Medtronic and Freeport. We had big profits in Freeport, respectively, in Newmont and RMD. So she had new trading strategies being tested. Friday, he's going to be around. Anyway, let's go on. So he sold all of his BRO September 65 at 220. I think we were able to sell at 220. We originally purchased it at 207, so it's 13-cent gain in 4 days. And then we placed got a recommendation from Bernie Schaefer on United Airlines May 22 put at the 101 strike for 550, and we ended up buying the spread on it. We bought the May UAL, the May 22 101 at $4.87, and we sold the May 84 put for 56 cents for a net credit of 431, and our target is 790. So we have action. We Alpha Shark closed his McDonald's trade at 310. We're monitoring NEE for potential targets, and Freeport Morgan and Newmont mining, I guess, in the $4. He exited Lulu, ALK, Lockheed Martin. We ended up executing at the end of the day. I guess we need to be congratulate ourselves for at least sticking to a game plan, even though we probably should have immediately executed it with a 10-cent loss rather than a 30-cent loss. I don't know how he gets filled so good. He exited Robot, SYK and NOC. His open positions are Avid, Medtronics, Abbott, Charter, CTSH, Newmont, and Freeport. Are those at least what he's looking at. Analyst observations is the his P&L, which I guess he's at 47,000. Today we're at I did a SPY put spread. He's looking for ARM, FLNC, and then rotation and chips, trading strategies. He's looking at RSI, personal notes. He sold SOSX, so I guess he couldn't sleep. So let's see if did we do that? Did we end up with a SOX? If we did, SOXS, the semiconductors, we don't have that. So let's get back. But we did our typical strangle calendar on FFAI. We bought the January 28 150 put, and we sold the January 27 call 150 for net debit. Then here's the put spread that we did on the SPY, kind of rolling out into July. We already have several on those. So we're rolling, we got a $19 credit on the buying the July 620 at 661, and we sold the SPY at 625 at $2.80 for a net credit of 19 cents. We also did another put calendar strangle. We did another put calendar strangle on FFI. We got the call to exit the LMT at 2 o'clock, and we got at 3:52. We got a call to buy VOYA at 204. We bought it, I guess, 204 with a target of 350. And then we got an order for First Solar May 217.50 put, max entry at 870. We ended up getting First Solar at 870, and our target is 1590, good till May 14th. And then, of course, we finally got out of that LMT at 330, even though he got out at like 370. Our entry was 360. So he had like a 10-cent win. He got some good exit entries and exits, but we ended up with a 30-cent loss. So that's it. That's professionals closed the market and road to $1 million. Talk to you later.